Levante 1, Real Madrid 4. We put up 4 of those things, boys. And now that is 6 straight wins in La Liga with 6 different lineups. Say what you want about Xabi Alonso, but the plan is working. This wasn't just another routine win, guys. We didn't have to grind this one out. There was no red card, no bad decision, no luck this, no luck that. This was a statement because going into this match, a lot of people thought this was a trap game. We have the Madrid derby coming up. We have a crucible of a schedule coming up just in general. And when the lineup came out, I have to admit, I was a little confused. I wasn't concerned, but I was a little confused. But it all played out beautifully, guys. And that's what Xavi ball is all about, and we'll get into that. So the first half, complete dominance. Complete dominance. We were untouchable. That was some of the best football I've seen us play in a very, very long time, especially from Vini. Oh my days. But that second half, we let Levante breathe for about 20 minutes. But overall, we showed exactly why we're undefeated. This team is controlling games, creating chances, and honestly, it feels like we're watching the best version of Real Madrid in a very, very long time. Now, I know that might be crazy, but that's just how I feel. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. But let's get into this. We got to start off with Vinicius Jr. That is the Vinny that we want to see every match. Consistency has been the issue with Vinicius Jr. We all can admit that, right? I've been tough on him. I really, especially after last season, we all expect more because we've seen it. We have seen it. That Trivela strike, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And he went on to say in the post-match in an interview that he learned that from Luka Modric. The keeper was absolutely stunned, flat-footed, had no idea what was going on. It was beautiful. That was a beautiful strike, absolutely filthy. That is vintage Vinny, just direct, confident, ruthless. And to top it off, not only did he have a goal, but he had an assist to young Franco. When Vinny plays like this, guys, he transforms the full attack when he plays like this. Now look, like I said, I've been hard on him, but when he is in form, when he is in absolute form, he is a man of the match contender every game, even with Mbappe out there. This is exactly the version of Vinny we need to push for the La Liga title, the Champions League, everything. This is the form that we need from Vinicius consistently. Well-deserved man of the match. That's what we want to see. He looked like he was having fun. There was no attitude. He was just playing, being Vinny. And I have to give a shout out to Xabi Alonso and just the coaching staff for managing him, because we know Vinny has an ego. We've had players like that come through his club before. This is nothing new, guys. So I'm not singling him out. But for Xavi to come in here, be a new manager, and come in and dictate and being able to manage that ego of Vinny so early on in the season and get him to commit to pressing, get him to commit to working as a team. This early on, positive signs, absolute positive signs. So shout out to Vinicius Jr. Let's get to this midfield and just our passing game in general, okay? How about Dani Ceballos? He's very confusing, guys, because there are certain times where he looks like Zinedine Zidane out there. And then the next game, he just turns into a Sunday League player. I don't get it. But out of nowhere in this match, he turned into a passing machine. He was pressing. He was recycling the ball. He was dictating tempo. This is the Ceballos Madrid fans have been hoping for. And games like this build confidence not only in the team, but the fan base whenever he's in the starting 11, okay? I feel better about Dani Ceballos out here. If we can get more of this, just like the Vinny thing, consistency is key here. Guys, our midfield is about to blossom at a very crucial time. At a very crucial time. Loving what I'm seeing from the midfield. At first, I thought that was our weakest point throughout the season, guys. I really did. But after this game, I'm starting to get a little bit more confidence in our midfield. Moving to the back line, Alvaro Carreras. This guy, what can he not do? He's played full 90s since he's arrived. He is involved in everything that we do in the attack. Everything. I had no idea, guys. I had no idea. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front. I had no idea that he was this good. No idea. I don't think anybody did. He has arrived since day one and been absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So he and Dean Huijsen were at center back, and they were out there just playing in the middle of the park like it was nothing. Just passing all over the place. They controlled the game from deep. They were building in almost every attack. It was ridiculous. And then Fran Garcia. He finally got some tick. He's alive. He is actually alive, guys. And Xabi Alonso, again, he is rotating without losing any quality in this team. And that's the difference this season, guys. Real Madrid have depth. We have structure. We have rhythm. We can move players around. And we still have players that are coming back from injury or just being out. We are going to be scary good once everything starts clicking. We are not at 100%. This is not optimal Real Madrid yet. We have still a lot of things left in the tank. We're only 6 games in, guys, in La Liga. There's more to come. There is more to come. Let's move on to young Franco. He finally got his moment. It finally all came together. And I've said, you know, he's been okay. He does show glimpses of his true talent, but it just doesn't always come together in that final kind of moment. He'll have a good dribble or something like that, and then it just blows up. Well, today he cooked. And now I'm starting to be convinced in why we brought him in and why Alonso keeps giving him a chance out there on the right side. But the goal. First of all, I'm happy he got the goal. But the pass from Vinny to switch field and find him like that, oh my goodness. I'm sure he learned that from Luka Modric too, because that was a beautiful ball, guys. It was a beautiful ball. But young Franco, he still has some work to do. It was a great finish. He had a nice dribble. He made a great decision. And overall, guys, I think he's leveling up every game. Every game. That right wing spot is starting to become his home. I have to say, it's looking like it's starting to become his home. And honestly, I think we are watching the birth of a future star. I think we are. I think that goal will give him so much confidence. And now he can kind of breathe a little bit, relax. He can just be himself now. I think in the games that he did get some playing time or got to start, I think he was just trying to show everybody he deserved to be at Real Madrid. He needed to score a goal. Now he got it. Now we got to go to Mbappe, guys. Kylian Mbappe is miles ahead for the next Ballon d'Or right now. I mean, it's not even close, guys. Yes, he scored again, buried another penalty, yes, which was an absolute penalty, guys. This wasn't his most dominant game. He didn't have to be Superman in this game. And that's the scary part, guys. We showed in this match that we don't need Mbappe to just be the superstar and bail us out every match. It doesn't have to happen because Vinny was cooking, Franco was cooking, the midfield was cooking. That balance is exactly why this attack is so lethal. And we are very scary, guys. I don't think people understand how dangerous we are as a team, especially when the attack is clicking like this. 1 week, it's Mbappe. Then it's Vinny. And it soon could be Mastantuono or Rodrigo. Pick your poison. We got Jude coming back. Pick your poison. This attack is nowhere near being in final form. But again, this showed that we don't have to rely on Mbappe. Yes, he got a brace. He was on a hat trick. He could have got a hat trick. But he didn't have to play out of his mind to save us. That is the scary part, guys, and that's what we need to see. We can't rely on Mbappe to bail us out. Now, he's gonna keep scoring goals. Don't get it twisted. But we saw the true balance of our attack in this match. The only negative in this match was Thibaut Courtois and maybe Raul Asensio. Poor decision making, some shaky distribution from Courtois, which I rarely ever have to say about him. I think he's getting bored back there, guys. I really do, because our defense is so good. I think he's just getting bored back there. I don't think the goal was completely his fault. The deflection, the ball up in the air, you kind of just have to recalibrate and figure out, is that ball going to go over the post? Do I need to get back? I don't think, I can't put the full blame on him. Raul Asensio just stopped running and marking his man, and that person ended up scoring the goal. So I think they all just thought that ball was going to loop over the goal, but it did not. If our goalkeeper is being, you know, the worst player and we only allow 1 goal, I can live with that. So that's the game, guys. This was beautiful football, balanced, a lot of top performers. There were several people that could have got man of the match in this game, in my opinion, but Vinicius, it was well-deserved. Now, let's look ahead, guys. Like I said early on, we have a crucible coming up. We got Atleti. I'm not worried about them, but anytime we play at the Metropolitano, the record, the stats, all that goes out the window. This is the real test right here. Simeone's team is desperate for a dub. They have started La Liga off poorly. Simeone is starting to look like he's not bulletproof anymore. He is desperate for a result. And they haven't been great. But then, form does not matter in this derby. It does not matter. But if Alonso wins this game, if we win this game, I think we're out and out clear favorites to win La Liga. This will be the big stepping stone to launch us to the top of the table, which we're already at, but I'm saying by like this letting everybody know in La Liga and in Europe, you can't mess with Real Madrid. This is going to be a tough game. I'm not going to lie. Say what you want about Atleti, how they've come out, how they started. This is going to be a tough game. And I'm very interested to see who Xabi Alonso puts out in his 11, because Jude got some run out. He's got a run out in, I think, 2 games. Camavinga has gotten some run out. I want to see what he ends up doing with his starting 11, because a lot of the people said early on in the season, what's going to happen when Jude comes back and gets inserted in 11? Is that going to mess up the chemistry? Is that going to mess up this and that? I don't know. Right now, we are flying right now with the players that we've been using. Jude is, he needs the ball. He needs the ball. And that could disrupt some things that have been going on in this streak that we're on. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying the chemistry could change a little bit. The connection between Mbappe and Arda Güler, Vinicius and Mbappe, Franco even, the midfield, Jude, I don't want to use the word can disrupt that, but it's definitely going to change some things. So I'm very interested in see what we do there as far as, do we establish Jude into this massive game that we need to win away? Or does Xabi Alonso stick to what's working and bring Jude on as a super sub or a situational sub to either get the result or save the result? I don't know. I wouldn't want to be in Xabi Alonso's shoes right now, because again, we have 6 wins, but this one really matters. This one really matters. And with a Clásico coming up in October, we need to beat Atlético Madrid to give that boost and that leap. So that's what we're looking ahead at. Interested to see how Atleti do before we get to that match coming up. But Real Madrid roll on. 6 up, 6 down. Vinicius is back. Mastantuono is growing. Alonso's Real Madrid are dominating games with possession and intensity. And that's what we brought him in for. Drop your man of the match in the comments. I've got Vinny, but I want to hear yours. I will reply. I will judge. I will do all those things. Be sure you like the video. Subscribe if you're new here. Appreciate it if you made it this far in the video. Atletico up next. Let's keep the streak alive. As always, a la Madrid. Peace.